Welcome to Moon Goddess Tarot. My name is Kat. Leo, this is going to be your March reading. These are general. They won't fit everyone's situation. Time is fluid and rules can be reversed. So welcome, cross watchers. Welcome, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And guys, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment if this is your reading. Be notified every time I upload. So let's get into it, Leo. And you're coming out right in your reading. Okay, Leo, your challenge for this month is the Ace of Wands. I feel like your challenge is going to be not just starting over, but it's almost like this finding your joy, finding your passion. I feel like you've been through some things, so it's like getting yourself motivated to go again, if that makes sense. We will be clarifying this, but I just get this sense of like, really struggling to like almost maybe a little bit of depression that you're going through, so you're trying to get yourself up and motivated and going again. In the beginning of March, we have the Sun, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. I again get this sense of like needing to work on your stability and start something again. I feel like you're kind of in this place in terms of love where you're apathetic. I feel like you could have been hurt in the past. I do feel some enlightenment coming off of this. That you're learning from whatever things may have happened to you in the past. In the middle of March, you have the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. So, you have some pain here. And, that was kind of that depression feeling I'm feeling. I do think you could have had something long term that you're kind of dealing with the aftermath of it. It's coming to an end here. Because by the end of March, we have the Moon, we have the 3 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords. So I do see by the end of March, you're doing that healing and you are looking out into the future. You're starting to get out of that confusion mode and really seeing the possibilities here. And I think that's why this is your challenge, this Ace of Wands, because, as you're going into March, you're like, in this place where you're not so much seeing the possibilities, but by the end of March, I really see you seeing those possibilities and deciding to just really go after what's going to make you happy and, getting out of this funk that you're in. And I'm not, trying to downplay depression or anything. I completely get that. But, you're kind of really starting to, pull the covers off of your head and you're like, there's more out there, right? So let's look at the Ace of Wands, your challenge. For the Ace of Wands, you get the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, this is totally about like getting out of that pain and realizing that there is something really stable, solid, passionate that's right ahead of you. But you have this pain that you're holding on to. And, that is why this is your challenge, because, you have to be able to see past it. You obviously have to process this pain and, learn from it and, do the work to heal it. But give yourself some grace and do understand you don't have to be in a rush to move on and, find something new, but there is new out there. Let's look at the Sun. For the Sun, we have the Page of Wands, the Sun again, and the 5 of Swords. I feel like this is more about like you learning to, enjoy the little moments, have a little bit of fun, and don't let people get to you. And I feel like every time you start to have a little bit of fun, you feel a little conflicted about it. You're kind of in this place where you have to learn to just kind of live in the flow of it, and that's okay. Let's look at the 4 of Cups. But I see you like slowly starting to open up to that. For the Four of Cups, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Devil, and the Queen of Cups. You know, I do feel like you have a lot of love, you know, for whatever this situation was in your past, but you're kind of toxically holding on to that. And you're holding on to this pain, you know, because that Queen of Cups falls on that Four of Cups, and you're kind of, you know, you've got like this rejection, you know, and it's this pain is becoming a little toxic because you're not able to see like the light through the trees. And I do see you starting to clear that up. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. For the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Temperance card, the Page of Swords, and the King of Wands. So you are learning to find that passion for life again. You are learning to, you know, be patient with yourself, but slowly just kind of dip your toes out into the world here and, you know, realize that, you know, healing is not linear. You know, there are going to be good days, there are going to be bad days, but, you know, you're being patient with yourself, and, you know, you're learning, right? And you do have angel guidance with you during this. So let's look at the Ten of Pentacles, and we had two that wanted to fly out there. We have the Lovers, we have the Emperor, and the Two of Swords. So you do have kind of a bit of blockage. You know, some of you could have been going through a divorce or breaking up from a long-term situation, and it leaves you to where you don't want to really let anything in. But I see you, you know, really trying to take control back. You know that you are the, you know, magician of your own life. You know, it's up to you how happy you're going to be. You know, what you accept from people, you know, what you're looking for, you know, how long you want to grieve this. Let's look at the Five of Cups. We have the Empress, the Ten of Cups, and we have the Chariot. I do see that you're starting to open up to what is actually going to make you emotionally fulfilled. What is it that you want to pursue? What's going to leave you feeling fulfilled? And I really feel like that is what you're heading towards. Let's look at the Ten of Swords. And you don't want somebody who's not going to be available to give you that emotion. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So, you know, I do feel like it's possible you may have some communication mid-month with somebody about this ending. You know, it's going to cause you a little bit of pain, maybe a little slide back to that, you know, sadness. But I do see also with this Eight of Wands some fast forward movements. And I think that maybe this may be a little bit of closure for you. But yeah, it may not be, you know, the most pleasant. Let's look at the Moon. But ultimately, I think it, you know, provides some type of healing. Yeah, for the Moon, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Justice, and the High Priestess. This is where you start to balance out, and you're really feeling comfortable in your own skin and on your own. And you're really getting that balance. And I also feel like with this Justice, like the karmic scales are starting to balance here. And, you know, whatever it is you went through, you're going to start getting your good karma, right? Let's look at the Three of Wands. I feel like you're waiting for, you know, that thing that is just for you here by the end of the month. We have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So, you know, I definitely feel like that you want that perfect energetic match. I do think that it's possible you may have somebody who fits that bill coming in for you. You may already know this person, but it is this thing of where you have to kind of, you know, get out of your head a little bit. Yes, you want that stability, that partner material, somebody you can build with, but you do also have these wounds, so you have to be careful of being a little bit defensive as well. Let's look at the Four of Swords. I do see, you know, you definitely healing. So for the Four of Swords, we have the Hermit, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, by the way. I do feel like you're going to have a partnership coming in here. You may already have it in your atmosphere, but you're doing some healing in the meantime. I also want to say that, with this Hermit and the Four of Swords, it's just this little pause for you to really do that healing, that introspection, and you're going to have some options coming up here, and they're going to be good. They're going to be for you. They're going to be truthful, honest, sincere. So let's get you a final message to close this off, Leo. Your final message: the Empress, the Three of Swords, and the King of Swords. Devil at the bottom of the deck. Once you cut out this, I want to call it like a toxic attachment. This devil in this deck is very much like the lovers. They're chained. And we have many soulmates. I almost feel like this is somebody you feel like you were supposed to be with. And you need to, kind of let go of that feeling that, that was supposed to be the one. We have many soulmates, right? We're not supposed to last forever with all of them, but they are there to teach us some great lessons. But once you cut that out, you are so plentiful, so fruitful, and you have so much good coming for you. Okay? And that's what Spirit has for you, and that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope this helped. If it did, please make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.